4 club sandwiches? Yeah. 4 club sandwiches. 4 shrimp cocktails, a quart of rum, and 9 fresh, very large grapefruits. Vitamin C, we need all we can get.
Okay, yeah.
By this time, the drink was beginning to cut the acid, and my hallucinations were down to a tolerable level. The room service waiter had a vaguely reptilian cast to his features, but I was no longer seeing huge pterodactyls lumbering around the corridors in fresh pools of blood.
Look, you've got to stop this talk about snakes and leeches and lizards and stuff. It's making me sick.
Don't worry.
Worry? Jesus! I almost went crazy down there in the bar. They'll never let us back into that place. Not after your scene at the press table.
What scene?
You bastard! I left you alone for 3 minutes! You scared the shit out of some of those people, waving that goddamn marlin spike around yelling about reptiles. They were ready to call the cops. I said you were only drunk and I was taking you up to the room for a cold shower. Hell, the only reason they gave us those press passes was to get you out of there. Jesus. That scene straightened me right out. I must have some drug. What have you done with the mescaline?
The kit bag. Hey, let's carve up a grapefruit and make a fine rum punch.
Maybe you should only eat one of these. That acid's still working on you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. We have to go out to the track before dark. Where's the car?
I left it somewhere in the parking lot. I have the ticket.
What's the number? I'll call down and have them wash the bastard. Get rid of that dust and grime.
I can't find the stuff.
Oh, we're fucked. We'll never convince him to give us the car without proof.
Give me that phone. This is Dr. Gonzo in 850. I seem to have lost my parking stub for that red convertible I left with you, but I want the car washed and ready to go in 3 minutes. Can you send a duplicate stub? What? Oh, well, that's fine. No problem. That man remembers my face.
Oh, that's good. They'll probably have a big net ready for us when we show up.
As your attorney, I advise you not to worry about me. Turn that shit off. Let's go to the track.
The racers were ready at dawn. Fine sunrise over the desert. Very tense. But the race didn't start until 9, so we had to kill about 3 long hours in the casino next to the pits. By 8:30, there were large crowds around the crap table.
Woo! I'm from Life magazine. Send the man what he needs. This is a magic moment in sports. It may never come again. I once did the Triple Crown, but it was nothing like this.
Stand up. Oh, come on, stand up, please. You'd be such a handsome man if you just stand up.
Listen, madam, I'm damn near intolerably handsome down where I am. You'd go crazy if I stood up.
But then I remembered, by God, I was here for the mid-400, and man, that's all I needed to know.
In some circles, the mid-400 is a far, far better thing than the Super Bowl, the Kentucky Derby, and the Lower Oakland Roller Derby finals all rolled into one. The flag went down, and these 10 poor buggers popped their clutches and zoomed into the first turn all together. Then somebody grabbed the lead as the riders scooted on and disappeared in a cloud of dust.
Well, that's that. They'll be back around in an hour or so. Let's go back to the bar.
None of us realized it at the time, but this was the last we would see of the fabulous Mint 400. The idea of trying to cover this race in any conventional press sense was absurd. It was like trying to keep track of a swimming meet in an Olympic-sized pool filled with talcum powder instead of water. It was time for an agonizing reappraisal of the whole scene. The race was definitely underway. I had witnessed the start. I was sure of that much. But what now?